All right, guys, here we're going to talk about the trailer for the movie Beyond White Space.
Science fiction,
Indeed.
but it's got a goofy-looking alien on the poster.
The poster itself makes it unclear as if this is a live action or an animated film because
Right.
it's so much CG.
Possibly a video game.
Indeed. Let's just check it out.
Sure.
All right, so that looks like a well-done 2005 sci-fi horror movie,
Sure.
which I'm into.
I was going to say, I hope you're not going to be like, it sucks or whatever. 'Cause
No,
this is awesome.
so there was a heyday for me, which was like late 90s, like 98 to 2007, where there was like a lot of interesting horror movies on like, a lower budget, not theatrical released.
Okay.
And this reminds me of something in that time. Like the biggest issue they had, of course, was the CG. CG, of course, has gotten better. I don't think it looks fantastic in some of these scenes, but it's certainly playable. It looks fine. The plot leaves me some questions that I see in this trailer that I'm like, I'd like to know more about these celestial being things that are defending space.
This is the shit I'm super, super, super into. It's got shades of like Event Horizon and all those like Babylon 5 and Farscape and all those different stuff that was on and all those things. Like I'm super, super on board with this. There is a shot though that looks like it's Babylon 5, and then it cuts to like an interior of something, and it looks like some horrible, like weird sci-fi original set, and I'm
That's
like,
that beautiful
ooh,
2000s stuff I'm talking about.
But I'm okay with that. I would agree with you that's not taking away from it here.
No,
it's like tonally not like, I can't take this seriously at all. It's like a CG crab monster. What are you doing?
I was much more enthused when we saw the monsters on the ship. That like it has that Cloverfield style thing of like there are little
like
monsters that go along with the big monster.
Big
because there's only
monsters.
so much plot you can have with a large monster. Like that's the issue you have.
And that's what all those movies, Mega Shark versus Super Octopus.
Yeah.
You just have shots of Tara Reid in like a lab coat somewhere on like a soundstage, and then it cuts to some horrible CG stuff happening for an hour, and then it cuts back and forth, and like they're totally disconnected. But yeah, here if like the ship's getting breached and they're doing stuff, and
you can have that interaction, actual fear.
Yeah, he's spacewalking, the crab's inside chasing her. It's this great thing. I'm like, oh man.
I do wonder. Like, so none of the actors jump out at me. Like,
Who's the captain guy? He's somebody, right?
So is he somebody?
He
looks like poor man's Casper Van Dien.
So we said in the intro, I'm not sure if this is totally CG, and then a voiceover starts, and I'm like, it sounds too young to be him, but is this Lance Hendrickson or something like that?
Oh no!
Because we watched Garm Wars like a while ago.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh no, is this just going to be Garm Wars again? Oh my god! But then it turns out to be this much younger.
Infinitely better than that. So
it is infinitely better than that. Once I actually saw the trailer, but like I don't like his, the voice sounded familiar maybe, but his face looks kind of familiar, but I figured you would know who he was, and I'm just the odd.
Nobody jumps out at me here as like, oh, I've seen that guy in this. Not to say that I haven't, but it doesn't chime any bells here.
Yeah.
But no, everything about this looks like standard. Looks good. Looks like it has an approachable concept here that leaves me wanting to know more about the world they are presenting. So yeah, I think this gets a fair earned thumbs up.
No, super thumbs up for me. This is the type of thing that I put into a category where I not only do I not need it to be a like great film, I don't even care or like want it to be a great film. It's like purpose is to like deliver interesting ideas. I've always loved the idea of like big space whales flying around, and this has a weird like mysticism / stuff we don't understand space thing going on, frontier space deal. They're like space truckers looking to haul a space thing for space bucks. So big thumbs up.
All right, guys, that's our thoughts on this. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we will see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.